You always see the most expensive, complicated, and time-consuming fitness guides online. They all require you to spend a ton on groceries or eat tasteless protein-filled slop or fill up on supplements or, worst of all, outsource your meals to a third-party company which costs so much money. In this video, I'll show you the exact diet and training approach I use as a college student, and it costs so much less than any of these other options. For context, I'm currently a fourth-year physics student, and I'm preparing to enter medical school soon. I'm also heavily involved in multiple school clubs, and I still have lots of time to spend with friends. I've been working out for about 3 years, and my monthly spending on groceries is only about $250, though I do occasionally go out to eat. So, if I still have the time to follow this fitness program, chances are you can too. My maintenance calorie amount is about 2,800. You can find yours from the calculator that I linked in the description, or you can just ask ChatGPT. I'm on a cut right now, meaning that I'm eating fewer calories than my maintenance so that I can decrease my body fat. If you want to gain muscle, you should eat more calories than your maintenance, and if you just want to stay where you are, then you eat at maintenance. Protein is just as important. For general physical fitness, a good idea is to eat about 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight every day. For instance, I'm 175 pounds, so I need about 120 grams of protein a day. Since I like bodybuilding though, I actually do a little bit more, around 150. I don't specifically track my calories these days, but I always track my protein. I get most of my protein from chicken leg quarters, that's the thigh and the leg combined. I like bone-in ones. They're a little cheaper and tastier, but make sure they're skinless because the skin is a lot of extra calories. Chicken leg quarters get a lot of flack because they're not as lean as chicken breast, but it's still chicken, and you get a lot of protein for not that many calories regardless. They're also delicious and way easier to cook than chicken breasts. I get a pack of leg quarters from the store, put them in a Ziploc bag, add whatever seasonings I want, and then toss it in the air fryer. Oh yeah, you need an air fryer for this recipe. I do 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 17 minutes, and you can flip it halfway if you want to, but it's not really necessary. The chicken turns out fully cooked and delicious every time. You can eat it on its own or with rice, vegetables, literally anything. Occasionally I'll buy a few steaks if I'm feeling fancy, but it's totally optional and low-key kind of a wasteful purchase for someone like me. I also get some protein from eggs, milk, or whey protein powder, but the majority of it comes from meat. Something else I eat regularly for protein is trout. You can air fry it or you can pan sear it with some oil. I get it from Sam's Club and eat about half a pound every other day. It's 50 grams of protein, but more importantly, it's got tons of omega-3 fatty acids, which is good for stuff like recovery and brain health. And you don't have to eat as much as I do, but eating oily fish is just generally healthy. But you obviously need a balance of nutrients, not just protein. Carbohydrates are important for energy levels, and fats are important for nutrient absorption and hormone production. Just try not to eat too much of them because they both contribute to your calorie total. There's also micronutrients, which you do need, but they don't have calories. They come in many packages, but especially in fruits and vegetables. I like to eat a variety of different vegetables to cover all the micronutrients that the human body wants. It looks like a lot, but I just chop it all up and make a big stir fry that I eat each day for like the next 1 or 2 weeks. As for fruits, I just like to eat 1 banana and 1 orange a day. Nothing special, I just like how they taste. And oranges are rich in vitamin C as well. Lastly, to maintain my potassium levels, I eat 1 large russet potato every day. I chop it up and follow basically the same recipe as with the chicken. Instructions are on the screen. The last part is exercise. You can have the best diet in the world, but it won't be useful unless you actually move your body. I prefer weightlifting, but literally any form of exercise is sufficient. I try to do around an hour a day, about 3 times a week, but if you're busy or you get sick, it's totally fine to miss a week or 2. There's plenty of other videos that'll teach you how to exercise, but just make sure to pace yourself so that you don't burn out and quit, Consistency is key. There's no quick hack to getting fit. It'll take a few years regardless, but you don't have to dedicate your life to it either. Just slowly incorporate these healthy eating habits, limit your processed food intake, and With some patience, you can have the body and mind that you want without breaking the bank. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments and maybe share it with a friend or family member. I'm also open to questions and feedback down below. Thanks for watching.